Hello, hello, hello. We are back. We are back. It always takes me a minute to figure out how to do all this stuff. Oh, my daughter's texting me. I don't think so. She needs to know if I've got pictures of a project that we did. Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think so. I know what she's talking about, though. Hello, 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 everybody. I know there's a million commercials you have to get through. Then you got to find me. I think I can do, let me see. I know it takes a while to find these things once they're there. Okay, there. Hey, Mary. Oh, thank you. Thank you for lurking. Lurking is wonderful. Not taught all. Okay. Okay, let's share this out on the community tab. Create a post. Come stitch and visit with us. Boom, post. There. There's Miss Cheryl. She made it. I never know if people are going to make it from A to B. And I don't. I know the whole switching over thing is kind of clunky, but I really want to keep that, the Cal video. Uh-oh. To this stitch and visit, there's a different link. Okay. I'm going to tell him to go to the other one. See, I was trying to set it up and then it kicked me out. So then I didn't realize there was another one. Go to the other one. I'm closing this one. Okay. I was in the process of setting it up and then it like blipped and it wasn't there anymore. So then I started a different one. I didn't realize it was open. Oh, it's not going to be in here, is it? It might be in here. Okay, let me see. I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Studio. Okay. Studio. This is YouTube Studio. Okay. Yeah, I was in the middle of setting it up and it blipped and it closed. So I didn't think it was there. And so I started another one. And I don't know how to get to the other one to close it. Because when I look in my studio, there isn't another one open. Always, always, always something with me, isn't it? It's always freaking something. Yeah, it shows. Well, I don't know how to close it. Ugh. So I'm afraid if I leave this and go do anything, I'll mess this up. So I'll just leave that one open with the message to go to this one. And I don't know how you guys are even seeing that it's here. And I just dropped everything on the floor. Dang it. I really want to go in there and close that one down, but I'm afraid I would lose everything if I do. But you guys found us. Hey, Poppy. You guys found us okay? How can you tell that this is there like two of them listed? How does it look? Because they're both going to have the same amount of time. Because I just started one right after the other. Dang it. Saw your message over there. I wonder if I can get into it on my tablet. Sometimes, no, my tablet. My tablet, I can't hardly do anything on my tablet. And it's almost dead anyway. No, I need YouTube Studio. I just want to close that other one down. YouTube Studio. Yeah, see, I can't even see. I don't even see a live dashboard. I couldn't even set up a live from here. That's the difference between us looking at these things on a tablet and looking at it on a computer. Okay, so the one says upcoming, so it you can obviously tell the difference. Okay, then I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Okay, Poppy. Got it. Poppy, when I popped into your live this morning, and it was just a couple minutes before mine, so I could only stay for a minute or two, but you had guidelines that popped up and it said something like, play nice, don't be mean to anybody, blah, 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 something like that. I really liked it. And that's what I had said when I said that I liked your guidelines and you didn't even know what I was talking about. So you probably set that up a million years ago and totally forgot about it. And I really liked that. I thought that was really cool. And I know how that is when you do something and it automatically happens and you don't even realize you've done it. You don't even realize it's still there. Okay, so still working on. Some of these are super cute. Some of them are a little odd. Yep. Need more of these. These are just itty bitty. I like little earrings too. Because not everybody likes big earrings. Not everybody likes little earrings. It's so funny because I'll have people come into the booth and they'll go, "Oh, those are really big," and then I'll have people come in wearing earrings that are like this. Something for everybody. But I know what they're talking about because I don't like wearing big earrings, and I've gotten since I've been doing this, I've gotten more adventurous, and I do wear bigger earrings now than what I did before. Mostly just sometimes it's just to show things off, and sometimes it's because I really do like something. Okay, that's all the bee earrings. I like this idea though. I like the idea of putting a couple of them on the hoops so it looks like they're flying around kind of. Okay. Now, what do we got over here? Now we got a whole bunch of Christmas earrings. Hey, Carrie, how are you? So everybody tell me what you're working on these days. You can see what I'm doing. I'm making earrings, 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 earrings. Earrings, earrings, earrings. That's why I am behind on all my projects, because I am making earrings. Mm-hmm. Well, I am getting ready for the craft show next weekend. And I was just telling everybody that I've probably made in the last week, probably made in the neighborhood of 1,000 pairs. And now I'm getting them put on cards and getting them ready to load onto the display rack that we've set up. Oh, I hear a kitten. I hear a kitten. That's right. You're still working on your pattern. Meow. Yes, I know. I hear you. Come over here and tell me all about it. Come tell me what your problem is. Oh, Grandpa's outside making noise. Mm-hmm. He is. Yeah, you better go tell Grandpa. Kitten did not come and wake me up at 3 this morning. That was nice. That was very nice and highly unusual. Highly unusual. So I like this one, the frosted Christmas tree. We got 3 inches of snow yesterday. I did not think that was necessary. I did not. Not one bit. Okay, good night, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We'll see you later. Cheryl lives in Australia, so it's the middle of the night for her. She gets up at like 3 in the morning just to come hang out with us for our knit along. She is just the sweetest thing. Absolutely the sweetest thing. Mary is connecting her squares. She's making a knit cardigan, a Sophie's Universe. Good Lord. Test knit socks. An heirloom blanket. Test knit socks. Oh, look at you go. Oh, that reminds me. I got to make that phone call. So the store where I go and do my knitting lessons, which I have one this afternoon, had a fire this week, and they've been closed all week. So I don't know if they are going to have, if we're going to have our knitting lesson today or not. I call you Poppy because I can't remember your real name. I can't remember anybody's name. I barely remember my own name, especially this week. That Granny Square yarn, that new Granny Square yarn is in the mill-in stuff already? That can't be. I don't know about that stuff. I think it's more trouble than it's worth. Of course, I'm not a big fan of Granny Squares to begin with. And I think you would have to be. Oh. Yep. That's a wonderful project. There's a couple of ladies, and I couldn't even find them now, but I read a story about them a few years ago, and you could contact them, and if you had a project and grandma died or mama died or whatever, and you could send them an unfinished product with the yarn and the instructions, etc., and they would finish the project up for you. I think that's a very noble idea. I think it sounds horrific. I can barely get my own projects done, and I can't imagine trying to figure out somebody else's project, somebody else's process. And how it's bad enough trying to read a pattern and figure out where you are in your own project that you've set down, let alone someone else's project. But what a great idea. Now, I know when Mr.'s mother passed, that's good. She was beyond the point of being able to crochet anymore. Her hands just wouldn't let her do it anymore. She did it first when she lived with us. She did it first for the first couple of years, and then towards the end she didn't anymore. But she was a crochet instructor, and she used to volunteer at the local prison, the ladies' prison, and she would go out there and teach crochet to the ladies, and she loved doing it. And in fact, we had a blanket over the back of our couch. Speaking of which, I keep that shawl here, and the cats knock it off all the time. And one of the ladies that she had taught to crochet while she was in jail and had gotten out, rehabilitated, turned her life around, had made this lovely, lovely blanket for her. And it was on the back of our couch while she lived with us. It was really pretty. She loved that blanket. She was so honored to have that blanket. See, these are some of those big earrings that a lot of people like, the big earrings. See, and really it's not that big. Especially if you've got a lot of hair, you can get away with big earrings. More so that I think even. Now I'm going to end up losing some of these. Okay. Now I'm playing match the earrings because I threw them all in this bag and I thought, oh, it'll be easy to find. But after she passed, she had started several cross stitch She was making cross-stitched pillowcases for all of the grandkids. Not all of the grandkids, just some of them. And mostly it was the adult ladies in the family is what she was doing. There was 4 sets. And she had finished one of the sets. And I picked those up and finished them off for everybody. So that year at Christmas, I was able to give everybody the cross-stitched pillowcases that she had started for everyone. And that was super nice. And they really, really were happy to receive them. And I felt so honored to have been able to finish them and give it to them for them. So, and nobody that I gave them to did cross-stitch. So they really appreciated receiving them. Hello, Miss Susan. How are you? What are you working on? Yeah, hopefully you've got enough yarn to finish that project. It sounds like something that there's no possible way you could get more yarn for it. Spotlight Australia. The only way Australians can get their hands on it is if they're with $40 a skein. Good Lord. Not worth it. When it first came out, it was $10 a skein here. And I didn't think it was worth that. And you couldn't find it anywhere. I saw it all over everybody was using it, but we couldn't find it anywhere. Oh, here we go. Here's some for you guys. Oh, she's already gone. These are for Miss Cheryl. Little koala bears in Christmas stockings. Those are so cute. So cute. And here's some holly and holly berries. At first, I was thinking I wasn't going to put up the Christmas ones, but I've changed my mind. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and put out the Christmas ones. I'm going to put out all of them because you never know when somebody is going to find something. Because for one thing, just like me, I shop for Christmas all year round. I'm always looking for Christmas stuff. And, you might see the perfect pair of earrings to give to your friend or your sister, your mom or something who collects a certain thing. And you're like, oh my God, this is exactly what. Like for instance, look how cute these are for your friend who does yarn work. The llamas. And you're going to run across these right now for $8. And you're going to snatch those up and save them for her for Christmas. So I've decided to go ahead and even put up my Christmas stuff now. And I'll have all my Christmas stuff in a special section. And yeah, maybe some of my Christmas stuff isn't necessarily super special. But like those llama ones are adorable. Hey, Miss Mary. And I've never seen anything like those llamas before. And like, that's the kind of thing that if I were going to the Yarny Social, these are the kind of earrings that I would bring with me to sell there. Because, that's the kind of thing that those ladies would be interested in buying. Now these, they're cute. They're not so adorable that somebody would go, oh my gosh, I have to buy those right now. But they're still cute. And if I were doing these ones too, I love these ones too. They say they're sort of an ugly Christmas sweater kind of thing. And they say it's way too people-y outside. I understand that.
The Grinch.
Yeah, I've got a lot. But those ones, that's the ones I didn't have the right tools with me yesterday to make. So I have to make those up today.
Mm-hmm. And a Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm. I do have some Sasquatch.
Not a Sasquatch.
No, I do have some Sasquatch earrings, though.
Yes. The little boy in this
Oh, in the bunny suit. Yeah.
Bunny suit.
You'll put your eye out. So I just want to give people just a huge, huge, huge selection. I got to fix this one. It's on backwards.
I didn't do it.
I did it.
Wasn't me.
Wouldn't me. It wouldn't me. It wouldn't me. So I'm hoping.
The branch is kind of cute though.
Yeah, that's a really cute branch one. Hoping, I did get my block done this week. I didn't think that was going to happen. And now it's catch-up week, so I'm good. I'm good on that. And I should have time this week to get it done.
I like the guns.
Should have time to get this week's block done and to maybe work some more on my block for the square exchange, for the spring square exchange. These are cute. Little cups of cocoa.
I like the little pistols.
Little pink nutcracker. I'm thinking just how quick this part is going. I'll bet you I'll have all of these. Let me change what I was going to say. I was going to say I'll have all of these carded today. What I'm going to change that to is I will have all my cards used up today. I may not get them all. I may not get all my earrings on cards, but all of the cards I have 600 cards. I do not know if that's going to be enough cards. And Hobby Lobby's closed. Plus their cards are expensive.
No licking.
Christmas cows. So cute.
No licking.
So cute.
You go outside. Kitty's outside the door.
I found a punch and it actually worked really well. Well, I ended up ordering it on Amazon. It was the only place I could get one. It was this big. It worked really well because I could do it like this in the palm of my hand so my fingers didn't get tired. And I punched 300 cards yesterday. So I took you can just see the whole punch. It punched it, but it punched it really easy. So I just sat here it didn't take that long. I think I watched a half an hour show while I was sat here and punched. So I've got 300 of my cards punched. I have 300 more to punch. But I quit punching and started knitting last night because I needed to get that thing knit. So I've got 300 of these punched and ready to go. I'm getting through them pretty quick. Look at the little Mickey ones. So cute. Can you tell this is just a bag of Christmas stuff? And, but I thought I'll just get started. First, I just did a few to see how the hole punch worked. And then I just kept going. I thought, well, I'm doing it. I'm sitting here. It's not that bad. I'll do it for a while. See if it hurts my hands. See how many I can do. And I just whipped right through them. Some little stockings. But I would like to get some more of the squares done for the blanket exchange, the square exchange. These are cute too. These are one of my favorites. The little koala, more Christmas koalas. I think $8 is a really fair price for these. And most of my customers are really pleased with that price point. And then we're going to try something new this year. Because last year I saw a lot of people like him and Han and trying to decide between, 2 or 3 pairs. And so we're going to do $8 a piece or 3 for $20. So they get a bit of a price break. I'm still making money. And I like those. I like the ivy ones. Is that something what do you guys think about that? If you were looking, I mean, you see the kind of earrings I've got here. You see the styles. They're hyperallergenic wires. I don't have cheap wires. I hate those ones that have metal in them and that make your ears hurt. You guys saw that one already.
Or they turn your toenails green.
Oh, this one is cute. And obviously there's a lot to pick from, a lot of different designs to pick from. The show coming up this weekend is only one day. And it's at a same location that I was at last year. Do you guys remember watching my video last year? And it was I don't know why, but part of the video was, part of my video filmed sideways or upside down or something. I don't know what the deal was. I don't even know how that happened. I like these ones. They're little wine glasses with the light bulbs around them. Super cute. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how it came about. So we're in that same location this year. And we got the same spot. So I know what I'm going into. So that helps a lot when you're thinking about how you're going to set up and that kind of thing. It really helps, makes a difference. Miss Amber, what project are you working on right now? I know you got 50 irons in the fire, but which one are you working on currently? See, now, like if you did do that 3 for $20, you could grab these two and then you could mix and match them. So you could wear the glass and the bottle. You could wear just the bottles. You could wear just the glasses. That would work really cute together. I'm trying to think what all is going on. I've got, of course, the craft fair. And then 2 weeks later, I have a second craft fair, but it won't be as, you got your mystery bags from Aberdeen. I'm jelly. I always get burned every time I buy mystery bags, even from something as wonderful as Aberdeen. Your stuff was stunning, and look at that bizarre stuff that I got. I got that weird furry yarn. I was so upset because everybody was getting all this beautiful, beautiful yarn. And I got all that weird fur. That really upset me. So I know. And it does seem to help if you buy the knit ones. You seem to get better yarn when you buy. And I find that across the board. When you buy anything that is based on knitters, you get better stuff. You get better yarn when you buy when we were buying those bags from Mary Maxim. Was it Mary Maxim? Yeah. You get much better. It was Mary Maxim, right? I can't even think. When we were getting those monthly bags, because you were getting them too. And we were getting the crochet ones, and we were getting the crochet of the month and the knit of the month just for the yarn. And the yarn was always better in the knit ones than in the crochet ones. And you got a bunch of knit patterns in there too, didn't you? All right. Last pair of the Christmas ones. So what do I have actually actively working on? I've got the I should get a few. No, because I've got. So next week, you guys are going to see my unboxing on the Jimmy Beans. And I really, really want your opinion on that. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I'm leaning towards a specific opinion. I'm giving them a chance. I think I'm locked in for 6 months. I think I bought a 6-month thing. Okay, this bag over here. Their yarn is beautiful. There's no doubt about the yarn. No question whatsoever about the quality of the yarn. It is lovely. Absolutely lovely. There is no question about that. I'm really struggling with the value. I'm not sure if the value is there. I wish Miss Deb were in here. Oh, I really wish I could go in and shut off that other. I wonder if I can bring up, hold on. I think I can bring up YouTube Studio over here. Can you guys still hear me? I wonder if I can bring up the YouTube Studio in a second screen and close that other content live. Because I think that other. Okay, Mary. I'm just, because there's hardly anybody in here. And usually we have a lot of people in here on these. I'm just wondering if that other. Where it says it's upcoming. And I can't even find it. I still can't find it. Content dashboard. She sent me a picture.
Who keeps trying to call you?
It's not calls. It's anything. Anytime anybody goes to my website, it's there. I get a ding, so I know somebody's on my website. Upcoming. Okay. There we go. Upcoming stitch and visit. Let's delete. That's the one that's causing the problem, right? There. Options. Delete forever. Boom. Permanently delete. Boom. Deleting forever. Boom. Okay. Video deleted. Perfect. There. I fixed it. Fixed it, fixed it, fixed it. Now, live chat. Okay. Now we are good. But, I left, so I have to go back in here, reset the thing, all messages. What is this? I'm going to click this button, but I just want to see what it is. Oh, okay. I don't know what it is. Welcome. Oh, coffee, coffee, coffee. Miss Dana's at church, so she doesn't usually join our lives on Sunday mornings because she's at church. I need to pour this out. These are little bitty earrings, and I need to pour them onto something so I don't lose them. I also need to sit up straight. That's part of why my back hurts, because I end up all... One, 2, 3. Need to fix these 2 pairs. There we go.
You like peanut butter, don't you, Joe?
Joe's medicine finally got here. Finally. And Mr. thinks it's doing really well. It hasn't been that long that he's been taking it. I don't think it has had time to make a difference. But to be fair, he has not had a seizure. In what, a week?
Yeah.
So maybe it is doing something. I put these on backwards. I thought it said the same thing on both sides, and I don't know why they would do this. It's got printing on both sides, but on the back, it's backwards. You can't read it. On the front, you can read it. And it's cute. It says it's way too people-y outside. And I agree with that a lot of times. A lot of times. So those are fixed. So I always take some tools with me to the craft fairs, because sometimes I'll grab a pair of earrings and it doesn't have a good, it's coming loose or something. So I'll fix it real quick. And I lost out on a sale one time because I did not think, it wasn't a good connection, and I would not sell it to them. Yeah, the closure wasn't good on it. Excuse me. And I wouldn't sell it to her like that. And she was very appreciative. But, I don't want to sell them a pair of earrings and have it break the first time they wear it. That's because, people that go to craft fairs go to the same ones over and over and over. And they're going to show up at my next craft fair and tell their friend, don't buy from her. The earrings I bought, they broke the first time I wore them. Don't need that kind of publicity. And at the last one I went to, the one at that high school, the little girl there couldn't wear pierced ears. So I switched them over to clamp on. She ended up buying 3 pairs. And she brought another one of her girlfriends over who couldn't wear pierced. So you just never know what you're going to run into. Customer service. Customer service. It's amazing. What kind of patterns came in those, Amber? What kind of patterns came in those knit? Shawls, wraps, gloves, and hats. Very nice. No. You should send them to me. No, that doesn't go there. That goes there. Not these ones. Yes. And yes, those are correct. Yeah, those should go to us. Ooh, somebody brought me a snack. Does that show up on the white? Okay. Can't even really see it. I think it's all right. I think it's all right. These were my favorite. I bought these last year. I got 2 pairs because I knew I had to have one for myself. And then when they showed up in the list again, I bought them again. The lady that I buy these from, sometimes she has things again, sometimes she doesn't. And I did end up selling the pair that I bought to sell last year. And I did keep the pair I got for myself. I have to be careful with that, though. I can't be buying all of the ones for myself. But sometimes I'll buy a pair. Oh, Llama in pajamas. I have to show you something. Oh, my gosh. Where are they? Doesn't she need to see these? So I am busy making earrings because I've got a craft fair coming up this weekend. Look at that. How adorable are those? Aren't they so cute? And I was just telling everybody that a lot of my Christmas earrings are basic Christmas earrings, but every now and again I find something like that. And those are only $8. But these, see, now I'm a polar bear person. So for me, these are absolutely adorable. So last year when I had these, I had to buy a pair of these for myself. And I'm not even putting these in with the Christmas stuff because to me, these are just winter. They're not Christmas. And this was something I had a request for. And I got 3 different colors. They had 6 or 8 colors. But again, like I've been saying, I don't like having a whole bunch of the same thing. I want, when you buy a pair of earrings, I don't want you to feel like everybody's got the same earrings that you do. I want you to feel like you've got a one-of-a-kind sort of thing. At the most, 2 or 3. And, sometimes, like I say, sometimes when I buy something, I have to buy a pack of maybe 10, or a lot of times a pack of 5 charms. Then I get 2 earrings, and then I turn the extra one into a stitch marker. And by the way, if there's anything you see here, and you want them into stitch markers, and I did that for Amber. She saw some earrings last year, and she wanted them into stitch markers. So I can turn these into stitch markers, and I can make them I can do the lobster claw or that lever back, whatever you want. But these are so darn cute. And I hemmed and hawed because I've seen them, but I just wasn't sure. And then finally I had somebody ask for them. So I went ahead and bit the bullet. And I got 3 different colors. And I will show them to you here in 1 second. And they are the little balloon dogs. So I got pink. And they came in about 8 different colors, but I just got a few. And if they sell, I can order in different colors. Yes, I love the balloon dogs too. But a lot of times I'll buy something that I think is adorable and nobody will even look at it. I got the blue. And I got red. They had white, they had green, they had yellow. But again, you know, at that price point, $8 a piece, 3 for $20 if you want all 3 different colors. Or you got a couple girls, couple sisters. I remember last year I had, and I still have a handful of those oxalatos. And I remember these 2 little girls came in last year. Oh, look at, wait till I find the other one. I'll find the other one and I'll show them to you because I love these 2. I had these 2 little girls come in last year, and each one of them bought a pair of different colored oxalatos. I don't remember what colors they were. And then they traded. So each had a pink one, each had a green one, or whatever colors they got. They thought that was so clever. Where's my other kitty? I have to be careful because I find myself buying lots of kitty earrings. This is so nice. This is so much more fun doing this while I'm talking to you guys. I know. Kitties are the bomb. Get the back on this thing. Look at these. Their little tails wag. There, now you can see it. Their little tails wag. I got those in 3 different colors too. Oh, here's one. So Jude, what are you up to today? You guys are always so super busy. Oh my gosh. I love looking at your yarn. Kitty playing the piano. Uh-oh. Oh no, you fell down. Are you able to crochet while you're down? Oh, I'm so sorry. That is just awful. I'm sure you talked about it on your channel. I have done nothing but work on this stuff. And work. I have been working. Oh. And my people will tell you, I haven't been doing videos. I'm so behind there. Look at these ones. These are really different, but I like to do, I've been trying to branch out a little bit and do some things that are just a little different. So since I'm going to the high schools, we get a lot of the younger people, a lot of artists come into these things. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh no. I worry about that. Oh, those don't match. Oh, maybe they do. I am very, very, I understand exactly what you're talking about. You step off of that table and it's up too high and you're tippy toeing to get that little step down thing. Oh, I bet they were so upset at the doctor's office. Oh no. I hope you weren't hurt badly.
One of Chrissy's co-workers fell off the ladder, broke both her heels.
Mm. You know who we don't have in here is Miss Linda. She's usually always in here. I have not heard. Well, now sometimes she's hanging out with her daughter. I don't like it when we haven't heard from her. Cheryl's back in bed already. Oh, I bet she's at church. I forget this is Sunday morning. She's probably at church. Okay. Was everything okay? No, Miss Linda, gosh, what's her last name? Her last name is, remember her husband just died. Kaiser. Yeah. Linda Kaiser. Her husband just died and now she lives alone and she's like 83 and she was at the doctor a couple of weeks ago and in the middle of her doctor's appointment she started having heart problems and they sent her off to the cath lab. And so I get nervous if I haven't heard from her in a while. But her daughter checks on her like 3 or 4 days a week. I can't remember if her daughter stays there 2 or 3 days a week. I think that's the deal. Her daughter stays with her 2 or 3 days a week. Oh no. Oh. You know, we don't bounce like we used to. Mister was up on the roof working on something yesterday and I'm like, first of all, no. Second of all, don't be doing that stuff when you're home by yourself. Morgan and I were out, or not yesterday, it was the day before. Morgan and I were out running errands and I come home and luckily he had decided that he couldn't do it on his own. His balance wasn't good enough. So he called his grandson to come help him with it. These really are pretty. They're just different. It's, totally not my taste, but for the right person. Oh, I see some more llamas. Oh, these are cute. Yeah. That's why it says I'm trying to get away from it's hard when you're doing something like this because you have a tendency to just pick out the things that you yourself like. And you can't do that. Look at these guys with their little sunglasses. And yeah, they are. I was going to say the little sunglasses are heart-shaped. Oh my gosh. And these are metal. These are made out of metal. The other ones were acrylic. Oh my Lord, those are precious. And these ones aren't near. Now, see, these I would wear no problem. No problem. These are definitely in my comfort range for size-wise. Adorable. Those need a new home right away. Right away. I know. And then you're hurting and you're sore from one end to the other, and everything you do hurts. And I'm so glad you popped in here today. Look at these kitties. Now, even that size, I'm comfortable wearing something that size. Yeah, I would wear that, no problem. No problem. Oh, good, good, good. Well, what we've been trying to do, Jude, is in the morning, I have my the knit along. And I try to keep that to an hour. And what happens is we start chit-chatting about this, that, and the other thing. And so I try to just keep that to the knit along, and then stop it and then come over and do a sit and stitch, because we all just want to sit and visit. But it takes me a minute or two to get switched over. And of course I mucked it up to, no, what did I do with that? I had to, oh, here it is. It takes me a minute to get switched over and get onto this thing. And somehow I started 2 of them this morning. I'm so good with technology. Not. Look at, here's the other kitty one. It's a little gray and black striped kitty with a little tail. I love those little tails. And this way I thought, because the other one, it specifically says it's for knitting. And even though we talk about knitting for like 10 minutes, then off we go to the races. And so it's like, I really, really wanted to keep that show, that live, to the knitting. And then just do a separate sit and visit, stitch and visit. And then get more people in here just to visit about this kind of stuff. Oh, I wish I had somebody who was good with the technology. And it's funny because even though I've got Miss Morgan, she's not great with the tech stuff either. She's better than I am, which, doesn't take much. But usually it's my viewers that help me. Miss Amber shows me how to do things, and Cheryl shows me how to do things. Look at this one. These are cute. Little Malibu rum bottles. And can you see inside? It's all sparkly inside. Isn't that cute? I have a few of these. I was hesitant at first, especially going into the high schools. I was real hesitant to take these. It's not a problem. And I've got maybe a dozen. I have this one. I've got like a Corona. I have, what's that? What's that whiskey from Tennessee that we don't care for?
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. I have a Jack Daniels one. I've got a Tito's. I think it's Tito's vodka. I've got a champagne bottle. Just a few. Oh, I have an Absolute vodka. Just a few. People like the Corona. A lot of times people that are going on to a cruise, they'll buy the Corona ones. A lot of times people that work in a bar will buy these. My bartenders will buy these. My baristas, they buy the Starbucks ones. Before the fall, I was going to start up some video content where I crocheted and chat about whatever came to my mind for 30 minutes. Yep. Basically, that's what this is. So here's the Here's the Absolute Vodka one. It's another polar bear. This one isn't as cute as the other one. He probably came in a set. Sometimes when you buy these, you have to buy a whole set, and some are cuter than others, but you have to buy the cute ones, the not cute ones, to come with the cute ones. Ooh, my feet are getting cold. I'm gonna have to cover up, cover up. Yeah, these ones definitely are not as cute as the other ones. Not as cute. This is a lone wine bottle. And I know it's lone because I found it on the floor at my work. So I dropped it another time when I was there. But I know I have the other one in my stuff somewhere. Yep, you got to bounce around and try different things. Unboxings are great, but yeah, it gets old. Oh, these are pretty. These are pretty. So I was just trying to think of what do I have? What are my whips that I'm working on these days? I have. Oh, by the by. Oops, you okay, Joe? Those are really pretty. Oh my gosh, those are pretty. And they're not heavy. Oh, and the backs. Look at the backs on these ones. I wanted to show, because so many times the backs of earrings are not very pretty, but look at the back on that one. Even the back is interesting.
You're coming in?
That is nice. Kim over at Yearning for a Smile, she is working on a project. She's got a heart project going on, project of love, and it is making baby booties. Boy, I can get behind that. A project that isn't going to take me 6 months to do. And I still don't quite understand. And she explained it, that I was doing 50, 100 things. But she just put a video out the other day. And so they're collecting baby booties. And for an organization that puts together, I think they're putting together a box of things for new parents. I'm sure they're low income. I'm sure they're helping them get started, kind of thing. And they're doing a hat and a baby blanket and some diapers and all kinds of stuff. But she said that they never have enough booties. And so her drive, it's a booty drive, and she's trying to get 200 pairs of baby booties. And I'm like, I can do baby booties because they're fast and they don't take up much yarn and they're fast. Don't ask me to make 30 baby blankets. It ain't happening. Booties, I'm there. And then, so in the video she put up, and I want to say the video just came up this week. It could have been a few days ago. I just saw it yesterday. And it had 5 or 6 crochet patterns and 5 or 6 knit patterns. Quick. So take a look, and let me see if I can. You guys know me. Do I have anybody in here with a blue dress on? I don't think I do. Okay, I'll see if I can go find it. Okay, you asked about the wires. Yeah, these are cute. The 9 3/4, the Harry Potter ones. There's so many cute Harry Potter ones, but I just don't know how they would sell. So I took because I love the Harry Potter stuff. Yeah. So I decided to take a chance on this one. And if it doesn't sell, I get some cute Harry Potter earrings. All of my metal they're listed as hyperallergenic when I buy it. They're stainless. Sometimes it says they are sterling. And the gold ones say they are, it says they are, I can't remember, gold plate, but they are not the metal that bothers everybody. Oh, Mary, I was just gonna find Kim from Yarning for a Smile, that video that she just did where she's asking for the baby booties. It's her most, well, she may put a new video, but I think it was either posted yesterday or Friday. I think it's her most recent video. Come on, go back to normal. Yes, stainless or sterling. Now, having said that, every once in a while, thank you. Every once in a while, there's something that's a post. I can't change those out when they come to me. And usually I make, like anything like this, I'm making these. Anything that comes, like this, I'm putting these together. Every once in a while, something will come, and I haven't seen one. I know I've got one in here. Like this. It's made like this. I can't change that out. And we get no information of what it's made from, but they're so darn cute. I take a chance and I buy them. When the card came with this, it said it was stainless. But when I get them, and sometimes I'll buy something and it's already a pair of earrings, and I even switch those out because I don't know. They don't tell us what the wires are made from. Yeah, nickel free. That's what they say on them, is nickel free. That's what the wires say when I buy them. Because I can't either. I can't wear those either. And so I sell all of these, like I said, $8 a pair or 3 for $20, and plus shipping. But shipping on earrings is cheap, cheap, cheap. Because they don't weigh anything. And if there's something you're interested in and you don't see, ask me. I have 1,000 pair of earrings. I probably have something you're interested in. I have never, ever been able to wear the cheap ones. My mom used to take, before you could get all these different choices, my mom used to take clear nail polish and put nail polish all over them. Another pair of the faces in a different color. There. She used to have to do that to the button on her jeans, to the little metal thing on her bra strap.
Get you more water.
Here's some fun ones. And I made these ones different ways, just different designs. I'll show you here in a sec. Yeah, I have never been able to wear those. Super, super sensitive. And since I've been making these, it's not been a problem. I do. PayPal? I've got one of those. I've got Venmo, PayPal, something like that. So I thought these would be fun. Handcuffs. And then I've got them sideways also. I thought those would be fun. We have several. Well, yeah, I guess several people in our family that work in the police. So I thought those would be fun. Okay. Finish that whole bag. That went fast. See, this is so much easier while I've got somebody to talk to. Okay, where's my other bag? Okay. Oh gosh, I can hardly lift this thing. It's so heavy. All of these, this whole bag is ready to go on. Whew. Good morning, Miss Morgan. Ooh, cheese sticks. I have snacks here. I have cheese sticks and I have peanut butter crackers. I'm gonna have to put a blanket around my feet, you guys. I don't know if I can reach the blanket. Let me close this so I don't.
It's right there under that hook.
I can't reach it. Maybe I can do it without knocking something over. I did. Nope, I did not. What did I knock over? Oh, just some crochet and a crochet hook.
Yep. You're welcome.
You guys, you should see. It's like, you know those shows of hoarders
I'm on my second big cup.
where, no. You know those hoarder shows where you see the person and they've got a spot like this that's what it's like right now for me. I can barely, I just have this whole pile here and this whole pile here. And I have to move this so I can stand up. But it's all earring stuff right now. It's all earring stuff. I'm getting ready for a craft show. That's why I have this nonsense going on. And the craft show is next Saturday. Okay. Oh. Surprisingly, this makes my shoulders really sore. Oh, yeah, me too. And usually this is all whips, but right now I've got more than normal because the whips are there. So then I had to make a newer pile this way. And then all of my table is covered in these little things full of wires and rings and all this stuff, which I'm about to run out of these. And then I've got bags and bags. And when I started it was all nice and tidy and separated. It is no longer nice and tidy and separated. So that means once it's all done, then I have to nice and tidy and separate it all again. But one step at a time. I got everything made. Well, not quite, almost. I have a teeny tiny little pile over there. Teeny tiny little pile over there of things that are not made. Oh, thank you, Mary. I really kind of don't know how that works too much. No, that's just on. I don't know really how that works, that coffee thing. You can make donations on that, but I really don't know much about how it works. I've got a PayPal link and it's just, let me see. Morgan, do you know how my PayPal works?
She's in the bathroom.
I'll look it up. I have PayPal points. I don't even know what that is. I know I have it. Okay, there's home. Oh, can I send a link? There's me. If you send me an email and yeah, exactly. Account info. Nope, that's sharing a link. Oh, I've got a QR. I can send my code. I can send, how do I do this? I know I can. Tell me if this works. Can you do that? Does that work? Okay, let me know. Yeah, get ready and then tell me if that works. I don't know if it'll work over the different screens. But I can also just, if you send me an email, I can just send you a thing. And then we don't have to pay that fee either. I'd rather do that because if we do it like this, they charge me a fee. Okay, let's do that one more time. No, your code. Okay, here we go. Try again. Isn't that funny? I'm trying to get it without the, there, without the, see if that works for you. Tell me if it works. I'm trying to get it without the glare. There, did it work? Did you get it? But if not, just send me an email and I can send you a request. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, send me an email and then we can do the friends and family and then they don't charge you that fee. Okay. These are one of my favorites too. Because we teach CPR, I'm always drawn to things that have skeletons and stuff like that. And so this is another one that I really liked. Isn't that pretty with the roses? Just different. Oh, nope. No problem at all. The only reason I did the gold is because I thought it looked good with the earring. It's all things that, and I can take pictures and show you what something looks like. And if you want it different, you just tell me. I like those. Boy, these ones were hard. Hunting down black ear wires. That was not easy. But I thought it was important that these ones have black ear wires on them. And then one pair I ordered online and they got here and the ear wires were gunmetal black, which is not the same as regular black. Let's see here. There. Black spiders. But I thought those needed to be on black. And I've got some other ones that needed to be on black. So as you can see, just a huge, huge assortment. One of my granddaughters adores bats. Well, not bats so much as Batman, but then that does spread out to bats. So I'm always on the hunt for a good looking bat pair. There, yeah, you can see those ones. I'm gonna have a hard time picking which ones to put on my display. Maybe not, because I can, like I said, I can display 600, and then I'm going to have on my table, I'm going to have one of my stands with some special ones. Do you guys know what this is? I was surprised. I showed Morgan and she didn't recognize it. I thought she would.
What is it?
You won't recognize it.
But what is it?
I can't say. Yes, The Office. It's the symbol from The Office, the show The Office.
Oh,
Which reminds me, I'm playing the game The Office, and that reminds me it's time to do, I'm sure it's time to do my update. Oh, these are cool. These are cool. I thought for sure, I'm hoping for sure these will sell. Somebody's going to recognize it or see it and be excited.
hmm.
So I'm working on my blocks for the Square Exchange with Miss Dana's Square Exchange. You know about that, Llama in Pajamas? The Square Exchange? Look at that. I just thought with the Olympics coming up, that would be a fun one.
Awful tower.
So Dana at Dana's Wonderlust Crochet is doing she's running an exchange, and it's called Spring Square Swap. And what we're doing, see if I can reach mine. We're making, and it's any square you want. It has to block out to 10 inches. So this is the ones I'm making. I'm making this mitered square. Of course, this one's really dark. I'm making this mitered square. And you make 12 of them. And you have to contact her and get on her list. And then on May 1st, we are going to mail them out. You'll have a list of names a list of people that you'll exchange them with. And you'll send one square to each person on your list. And then you'll get 11 squares back. And then you will connect your 11 squares and you'll have a friendship blanket. And we're just now signing up names, so there's plenty of time to do it. Anyway, those are the squares that I'm making. I love these little mushroom kitties. Kitties on a mushroom. And so that's just getting going. And I'm not one for squares because I don't like sewing squares together. And here I am doing 2 projects where I'm sewing squares together. But I thought, a one-time deal like that, I could probably get away with it. I could probably handle that. Plus, I like the idea of the Square Exchange. Now, the only rules are you have to commit to doing your squares and getting them mailed off by May 1st. And you cannot use any animal fiber because we do have people with allergies. Kitty's on the moon. And she's just getting going on taking names for that. So I'm working on those. I got my squares are about half done. And it's Dana's Wonderlust Crochet. And then what else am I working on? So of course my knit squares. And then I have cast on the shawl that I'm supposed to be doing on that knit along at the, I don't think I like that. I don't like that on this. I'm going to change that I just cast on last week at the knitting shop, which I don't know if I'm going to be doing that today or not. I'm going to have to give her a call here pretty quick. And that is with Malabringo yarn. Oh, that yarn is stunning. But I got all the way through the first 2 sections, and then I had made a major mistake, and I had to tear it out. Had to tear the whole thing all the way back to the beginning and start over. But it's pretty. It's one of those asymmetrical shawls. Yep, that looks better. That looks better. Asymmetrical shawl. And then I also cast on the second sock for Mr. Socks, my first pair of socks. Yeah, that's what I thought. For a one-time deal, and you're only going to do 12, it's only 12 squares, so it's going to be easy to sew together. And because I'm doing this knit project where I end up sewing squares together also, and Pinky Jean came up with the best idea. We took, because this one is a knit project, and so she came up with the idea of, I can get a hold of my square. Here's one. In fact, it's this week's square. With each square, we crocheted around it a single crochet. This one I did a single, half double, and double because I wanted my squares bigger. So, but we just did a single crochet border around it, and it gave us something solid to hook onto. And then it was no big deal to do I literally just held 2 squares together and did a single crochet border to hook them together. It was no big deal at all. And with only 12 squares, it was no big deal. And you can pick any, thank you. Thanks, Amber. You can pick any weight of yarn that you want to use. So it's going to be a very interesting blanket. Very interesting blanket. Okay, now we're set here. So I've got that. So then I cast on that shawl that I don't know what's going to happen today. I got to get a hold of them. I cast on Mr.'s second sock, but I think I've got a twist in it. And I'm pretty sure I do. So I need to, and that's why I kept stopping by the store. And that's how I found out they had the fire. That's how I found out they had a fire at the yarn store. Because I kept stopping by to see if I could have her look at it and see if I had messed it up. Because I don't want to get too far into it if I have twisted that. And also, I have cast on a third knitting project, which I can't tell you guys about yet because it's kind of a surprise. I love these little daisies, and it came in a pack of 5 different colors, I think 5 or 6 different colors. And then there's Miss Amber, who makes squares in her sleep. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm not a person that does squares because of that same thing. I worry about them not matching the size and then having to hook them together. But I figured, one time I can do it. I can do it. And then I have my whips, which I am really, you guys are going to be so proud of me. I'm caught up on all my small whips. Not true. I've got a cowl that I started last year. Another knit. It's like everything I do is knit these days. But all of my other whips are big. It's nothing that I can just grab and finish off. So I have a Sophie's Universe. What did we decide, Amber? How far along was I? I'm finished. So those of you who know, and those of you who don't know, Sophie's Universe, the blanket that we see all the time and that we think of, is actually 2 projects. The original Sophie's Universe, the original Sophie was only about this big. It was a mandala circle with, I don't know, 25, 30 rounds. And then you get to that point and she goes, okay, this is the original Sophie. And that's all you were going to do. You're done. And then she decided to make it bigger into the full Sophie's Universe we're used to seeing. So I got to the point of being done with the first chunk, and I read all about that. And I finally found something that showed exactly where I was at. So I've got that. And then I have, of course, the rest of the flower garden, Dana's flower garden, which I was farther along than I thought I was. That's a pretty one. But nowhere near being done. I think I'm in the second set of squares instead of the first set of squares. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And you know what? If that's something, if you're going to make it into a wall hanging, you might want to just do to the first chunk of it, because it's about this big and it would make a lovely wall hanging in that big. And then I have those 2 sweaters, which I have made a decision on one of them that I think I'm going to tear it out, because I have fallen in love with a couple of different sweater patterns that I think I'm going to like better than the one I'm working on. And the one that I'm working on, I have not marked it in the pattern what I'm doing with it. So I just don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to figure out where I'm at. So we'll see. Ooh, that sounds pretty.
What texture's in it coming today?
He's not.
Oh.
There's too much snow on the roof. He can't get up there and walk around. I know. So we decided to do it a different day, when there's no snow.
And then I have those 2 scrappy.
I was out by the hot tub, and the hot tub has ice on it, and it's just as clear, as pretty ice as you can find on top of that blue tarp.
Pine cones. Aren't those pretty? I like those ones a lot.
It would not do good for Josiah to slide off my roof.
So then I've got the striped knit blanket, which before I was talking about just ripping it out, but now I'm kind of enjoying the knitting. I'm thinking, especially since I've got somebody at the knitting store to help me when I get stuck, I'm thinking I can probably handle it. Even though it's got that one mistake in it at the beginning. And I've got that one crochet.
You see the little
Honey?
oranges?
If you would like to talk, perhaps you could go in the other room.
Okay.
They do not look very good.
I know.
Oh, they're very
These came in gold, silver, pewter, and I don't even know what to call this other color. But I can't find wires for this other color. I don't find wires that match this exactly, so I don't know what to do with it. I don't know whether to put just... I don't know whether just to put them on gold wires or. See, that's my problem. I never know what looks good to do something like that. When I have to punt, I don't know what to do. The silver ones are really pretty. In fact, these are my favorite. A long, long time ago, I bought these. And when I got the package, it had one pine cone in it. One. So, what am I going to do with those? Oh, I know what I can do. I just decided. The extra ones that I don't have ear wires for, I'm just going to save them and make them into stitch markers.
You watch Grandma?
Hi, sweetheart. Are you going to come help me? No.
Did you blanket then?
Oh, no, this blanket. Yeah, I finished it a few weeks ago. That's what I do. I'm going to turn those into stitch markers. And I am toying with, and I have not said this out loud to anybody, so you guys are the first to know. See, these are just so pretty. I think I'm going to do an advent calendar of stitch markers and earrings. And the earring ones, and even the stitch marker ones, not necessarily Christmas, although you could do a Christmas one. And at Christmas time, I'll probably offer specifically either, and it would be a choice. What's boiling through my head is the option of all Christmas or a mix of holidays, or a mix of holidays and non-holidays. And the same with earrings. Specifically, I would think people would want not all Christmas earrings, but it would be an opportunity to get a bunch of different earrings. And then throughout the year, I was thinking of doing like a birthday bundle type thing for earrings. Yes, exactly. Whoops, put the backs on it, didn't put it on a card. Somebody's really bright. Yeah, and so then throughout the year, I was going to do a birthday bundle, and that would be a really cute birthday present for somebody. One of the things I have, and it's somewhere in this debacle. Oh, it's right here, as a matter of fact. I'll grab these out next and show you. I was able to get, there's birth stones. There's also birth flowers. So there's a flower associated with each month. And that's what made me think of this was if we do a birthday bundle type thing, I can put in specifically a pair of earrings for the birth month of the person you're buying the gift for. And for a birthday bundle, we could do it in, and this is just me thinking out loud at this point. We can do it in like, you could pick out, I see a lot of times at, when people do advent calendars, a lot of times they do 12 items and sometimes they do 24 items. And so we could do a birthday bundle where you could do, a dozen pairs of earrings or 10 pairs of earrings or 7 pairs of earrings, something like that. And then one of the pairs of earrings would be their birth month earrings. Especially, I think it'd be super cute, especially if you've got a young person who is, oh yeah. So I ended up with 4. That's so funny. I ended up with 4 extra pine cones, 1 of each color. So that would be a really cute set of stitch markers. And if I could find a little tree one to go with it, that would be adorbs. Okay, now where did my little, I got a little thing over here for, yep, these are my this is my stitch marker bag. Perfect. I'm going to take a, and I usually don't do this, but I'm getting really hungry. I'm going to take a bite of it. Cheese. Cheese. Okay. I put these all in one bag because they were so little. I thought they'd fall down. Okay. These are so cute. I need you to write. So I can't do these ones yet because you've got to write on the cards what the month is and the flower.
Okay, I can do that.
So I'll just show you a couple of these because Morgan's got to write on the cards. So I don't, well, I wonder if the cards, they might fit in here because I've got the individual bags. Let's try it. Let's try it. This is going to be so pretty. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then remember those, I showed you those ear wires that had the colored balls on it. This one, I made these ones with that colored ball. So this is June, and the flower was rose. They were sold out. I could only get the black, but look how pretty. Now you can't see. Can't even see the flower. There. Look how pretty those are. With that little black bead on the ear wire. I think that is beautiful. And that's the June birth flower. And again, these came in a set of 5. So I have an extra one to make a stitch marker out of on every one of the flowers. She's letting you pet her?
Uh-huh.
What? That can't be.
Isn't that crazy? Probably won't last long, but I'm taking it what I can get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep, there we go. Only one's changed actually, so nothing else.
Kitten does not like to be loved on and pet and snuggled with.
No.
Every once in a while, you can give her one pet as you walk by, and that's it. And then this is the same thing with a black wire. I almost like the silver wire better. Okay, yeah, I can fit these both back in the bag, so I can have you write on them later.
Sweet.
This is October. It was interesting seeing the different flowers for each month. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to like all these flowers then. So what's your birth month? I'll find that one and show it. Everybody tell me what your birth month is and I'll dig that out and show it. So this one here is October and this is called Cosmos. Okay, April. Oh, Linda, good. We were just worried. We were just talking about you. I was concerned I hadn't heard from you. Yours is October. That's the one I'm doing right now. So this is your birth flower, the Cosmos. Let's get over here in the so you can see it. Does that show up there? There you go. That's Cosmos. Okay, so what else? April? Let me find April. I think this is it. That's mine. That's March. April. Oh, pretty. So I should put those back in there because they're done. So I'll put them back in as I finish them. I thought maybe you had gone to church and skipped us today. Okay, so April is, gotta make sure because it goes a different direction. So there's a left one and a right one. I gotta make sure. Nope. Yep. The daisy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you were saying something about your kids being there. I'm glad they're taking you. We were just worried because we hadn't heard from you. Well, I was worried. So there, the daisy. Okay, what is this one? This is July. It's funny because some of these flowers I'd never heard of before. Oh, that's good that they live close by. This is July, and it's the water lily. There. They seem to show up better on camera with the white behind it. Water lily. So these ones I was thinking of setting up separately on a separate table, on the table with on one of the stands. So I could have all 12 of them in a separate area together. so they don't get lost in amongst the huge rack of them. All right, where's the extra one? There it is. This is March, so this is mine. It's my birthday month. Old lady this month. Daffodil. Let's see, get over here. There we go. There we go, daffodil. Mm-hmm. Plus, they're so small and delicate. I can really see them getting lost in the madness of all the other ones.
Go outside, Joe. Okay, go outside.
And I have those other racks where they look really nice. They'll look really nice hanging there. This is January. I wasn't familiar with this flower. It's called, I think it's a snowdrop. Yes, it's called a snowdrop. Snowdrop. Isn't that pretty? I don't think I've ever even seen one of these. Does anybody know what they look like? I just imagine them of being this little delicate white flower. And I'm just completely making that up because I've never seen one. Probably because it's called snow. That's why I imagine it being white. It's a January flower. Now here in January, nothing's growing. We got 4 inches of snow yesterday. Ooh, this is February. This was my mom's favorite flower. Miss Linda, what are you working on these days? All I'm doing is this stuff, getting ready for the craft show on Saturday. Iris. My mom's favorite flower was a purple iris. When my mom passed away, we found a purple. We found she was cremated, and we found a box that had purple irises all over it. It was, an urn, and that's what we buried in. Actually, we actually found it before she passed away, and I told her I found it, and I'm like, she goes, "You need to buy that." I'm like, ah. She goes, "No, buy it, buy it, buy it." So we bought it, and she kept it on a shelf in her room for 2 or 3 years before she died. Whoops, I put that on the wrong color. There, the iris. A white flower that droops its head. Huh, a lily of the valley. That's kind of what it reminded me of, a lily of the valley. Yeah, I love purple irises. Well, anything purple. Purple's my favorite. Purple's my favorite color. Oh, I need more cards. Okay. Oh, you started number 7. Okay, good. I barely, and I mean barely, got block 6 done. I finished it at 11:30 last night. How's number 7 going for you? Cheryl says it's not tricky. I'm holding her to it. We did last year, we did one of Ophelia's blankets as a crochet along here. It was her, oh my gosh. Why cannot I remember the name of it? Somebody remind me. How can I forget that? Lizzie. It was the Lizzie. Yeah. We did the Lizzie blanket as a crochet along. It was so, and you'll have to go and look. She came on my show and we interviewed her. We did an interview with her. It was wonderful. Okay, this is May. It's called the Hawthorn. Thought maybe if I turn that light off, we wouldn't get as much glare. Hawthorn. Oh, I know what this one is. This is December. This is Holly. This is pretty. No, that's too dark. Gotta have more light. Gotta have more light. There we go. These all go the same direction? I thought we had. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Left and right, left and right. Each one of these has 2 pairs. So I got to make sure I don't get them mixed up. These just don't show up without some white behind it. There we go. Hollies and berries. Of course, for December. Hello, Miss Mary. This is August. Oh, we needed Poppy. This is Miss Morgan's favorite flower. She has a poppy tattoo. It's a really pretty one, too.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joey.
Is anybody else getting the snow still?
Everybody in California.
Yeah. Wow. We thought we were getting spring. We were clear up into the 60s a couple weeks ago, and now we're back down to freezing.
15.
What part of the country are you in, Llama? One more. Oh, did I show you guys that one? I don't think I showed you that one. That was chrysanthemum for November. November. Massachusetts. Oh, by Boston. And you're not getting any snow? Wow. Here you go. Chrysanthemum. Boy, it doesn't want to show up. There we go. I have never been in that area. We have been all over. Hello, Miss Bridget. Okay, Miss Bridget, tell us what month your birthday is. We're doing birth flowers. Oh, January. Okay, I already did that one. I'll show you. Just a sec. Here is... Oh, that's funny. I've got March in gold and silver. I wonder how that happened. That was a mistake. But they're pretty. So this is March in gold. So this is the daffodil again in gold. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. This is the week of 1,000 earrings, Bridget. Getting ready for craft show next weekend. Don't get to play with yarn. Doing this instead. But this isn't bad. It's not that it isn't fun. I'm just getting a little tired of it. But I'm getting so much done. Sitting here and visiting with you guys has really, really helped. Okay, that's March. Here's September, Morning Glory. Ooh, these are pretty. Oh, I like this. I like this one. Okay. So this is September, and it's a Morning Glory. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I really like that one. It should. And this should I should be pretty much set up for all my spring shows. I mean, there'll be replacements and such, but this is, the majority of work for all my spring shows. Of course, you want things to sell, so you have to do some replacement work. But I don't think I'm going to have to make any more earrings. Hello, Jennifer. Okay. So now we needed July. Did you say July? You said June? And January. I remember January. Here's July. Well, January was that pretty snowdrop, wasn't it? Yeah. Here's the snowdrop. This is so pretty. We had to look it up and see what it looks like in real life. So we hadn't seen it before. This is January. It's called a snowdrop. Isn't that pretty? Bathtub Knits, hello. We're making earrings today.
Are you there? Tell me what you think of this.
Mary, what was yours? Oh, July. Oh, here's July. July is, oh, the water lily. Oh, you're going to see them. That's all we're talking about today. This is a water lily. That's the water lily. This is July's flower. So I've got a flower for every, they're the birth flower for every month. Pink Knits, what's your month? What's your birth month? Jennifer, what's yours? August. August. Don't tell me I don't have August. Did we not do August? There's August. Oh, the poppy. And June, you betcha. Yeah, this was on August was Morgan's favorite, the poppy. So that's the poppy. Isn't that beautiful? That's August. And June. June. There's March. That's me. March is daffodil. May is a hawthorn. February is iris. January is snowdrop. October is Cosmo, which I've never heard of. March is daffodil.
You never heard of the Cosmo?
April is daisy. July is the water lily. This must be June. September. I know I've got June. Yes, we're doing spring markets. That's what we're getting ready for. November. That's December. Oh, June is the rose. Okay, I could only get the rose in black, so it's very dramatic. Very dramatic. Don't you fall down from there.
Peach iced tea.
Oh no.
Tangerine. My eyes won't focus.
See, I already taken it all in and out of there. I dropped one of my earrings. I'm gonna have to dig it out and fix it. But that's what June looks like. Isn't that pretty? But now I gotta fix it. Yep, we've got June markets. And here's the other pair with black hooks. But one of my, and I have one extra of each one of these, so I can do stitch markers also. Well, actually, I can do stitch markers on any of them. Just a second, let me fix this rose and I'll show you the daisy. All right, where's my... Make sure it goes the right direction, because there's a definite left and right with these guys. Some of them there are and some there are not. So for those of you that are just wandering in, the prices on all of these, I think anything I'm showing you right now, if it's different, I would tell you. But the prices on all of these are, they're $8 a pair or 3 for $20 plus shipping. we go. That's better. That's better. $8 a pair, 3 for $20. Ta-da-da. And somebody wanted to see the daisy. First one I picked up. That's April. Oh, okay. Send me an email. I think my email's in the description. Yeah, these are really pretty. And let me know if you want leatherback or if you want lobster claws. So I can do both, or either, or some of each. I'm very flexible. Okay, these guys put away. Okay, thank you. Okay, those guys are done. All right, let's see what else we got. Thank you, Mary. Perfect. Send me an email and we can do PayPal, Venmo, that kind of thing. You just got to make sure and set it up so we don't get charged those silly fees. Yeah, I thought I would do some hoop ones. Thought I'd try some hoop ones this time and see. Just because it's different and then like you guys that are just coming in, you might want to do the replay and then just kind of, fast forward, of course, and look at all the different ones because there's a million different designs here. And you might see something that you really like. I have 2 pairs. 2 pairs of each one. Those are pretty. I like those. No problem, Jennifer. Everybody is so busy. I've been insane all week. Absolutely insane. If it wasn't for the live, this is what I've been doing all week, making earrings. And I barely had time to get my square done this week. If it wasn't for the deadline of having you guys, I wouldn't have got it done. time is it? It's almost 11. The stitch markers. I have to see how much the lobster claws cost, but I think they're going to be I think they're basically going to be the same price, because I think the lobster claws cost actually I think they cost more. I have to double check the cost of the lobster claws before I can give you an exact price. But I've been selling them at the craft fairs. I sell them for $5 a piece because the lobster claws cost way, way more than, a thing of these. Because I just can't buy the lobster claws in bulk like that. I wish I could. But if you're interested in stitch markers, let me know, and then I'll get back to you with the price. And I'll go online and see if I can find a better source for pricing on those. Because locally, I can't get a good price for them. It's like a package of 10 of them is $5. I'm going to put a handful of crochet things on there. The problem is they just don't sell. They just don't sell. We've got so many people that sell crocheted stuff, and we've got people that, as you know, way underprice them. And so I can't, and I won't compete with that. I won't sell a beautiful handmade item for $4 or $5 just because somebody else does. And to me, it's not worth my time to do that. And not when I have found this niche with people that love this product, and I really enjoy them. What? Oh, dear Lord, Jennifer. Hello, Miss Kim. Oh, there's Miss Kim. We were just talking about her. With the booties, We've got a couple ladies here in town that make stunningly beautiful amigurumi. I mean, beautiful. And they price it appropriately high. There's one lady that sells, they're like, whatever. And they're about probably 12, 14 inches high. And she's selling them for $80, and she sells out at every single show. But nobody else is selling anything. And it's the funniest thing because she and I were at the same show. She's at one end of the row. I'm at the opposite end of the row. We're both selling the exact same chicken. You know, the Mabel stuffed chicken, the exact same price. Hers are sold out. I didn't sell a single one. I give up. Now, she's right by the front door. She's the first booth they see. I'm at the end of the row. And
Or at least the middle of the road.
I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. So I have found something that sells. I have found something that people like. And that's what I'm sticking with. I get comment after comment after comment of compliments of people telling me how much they like my earrings. And it's different. And every show I go to, there's 20 earring booths, but none of them are like mine. Everybody has, and they're adorable. I'm not to say. No, they were identical. The same yarn, the same pattern, the same size, the same price. She even came to my booth and said, you need to raise the prices on your chickens. And I had mine priced at 12. Hers were priced at 15. I raised mine to 15 to match her price. The only difference is she had her little card on hers attached to hers. And in fact, she's sitting there crocheting hers. Mine were already made. And she had people waiting for her to finish crocheting them. I'm done. And then there's the lady at the other table, 3 booths down from me, who's got 150 hats for $5. Made out of red heart yarn that's been in her basement for 12 years. I'm done. Yeah. She does have a consumer base. Absolutely. And more power to her. She is selling a fabulous product and they are well made. Her amigurumi is very well made. And I'm thrilled that she's getting the price that she's getting. Yeah. And I'm being sarcastic about her 20-year-old red heart. But it's the little old lady with red heart yarn. All of her hats are made out of the same thing. And she's literally just sitting there going like this, throwing out the next hat, and she has no concept of pricing for time, pricing for product, pricing for the cost of her craft show. She's just throwing them on the table, one right after the other. And I like red heart yarn. I have nothing against red heart yarn and basic yarn and this stuff that I use over here that I can't think of the name of. You've got to get a good value for your yarn in order to make money on this stuff. But you also have to price appropriately. And that's what we fight with as crocheters. Nobody questions that I'm charging $8 for a pair of these earrings. Nobody questions me. And everybody turns up their nose at what I charge for my crochet. And I have had people literally say, you want how much? There's like 10 cents worth of yarn there. And I'm like, when was the last time you looked at the price of yarn, lady? Because this skein of yarn is $15 now. Yeah. And some people can't even touch it. And then there's people like Amber. She can work with it all day long. Doesn't bother her in the least. And then there's people that it's a little rough when you use it, but as soon as you wash it up, it's fine. Everybody's different. And color to color. Some colors bother you, some colors do not. It's a funny little yarn. It is a funny little yarn. I do like the Red Heart with Love. No, you can't buy Red Heart for $5 anymore. She does have some cute pumpkin hats. I'll give her that. Her pumpkin hats are really cute. But she's selling them for $5. I hope she's not in. She won't be in. Was she at this one? I don't think she'll be at either of the first two events that I'm at. I don't know. Now that I think about it, because the spring show's different from fall shows. There's not as many spring shows. I'm not sure now that I think about it. But I don't care. She's not my competition. I am taking one basket of, what are those things you put your hair up in?
These clips? Alligator clips?
No, the crocheted ones. Scrunchies. I'm taking a basket of scrunchies because I've already got them made up. And they are, thank you, scrunchies. And they are 3 for $10. No, they're buy 2, get 1 free. They're buy 2, get 1 free. And they're made out of that really soft, furry yarn. And I am taking one basket full of cup cozies because they're already made up. I'm not taking anything that I have to make up. I might, because it be just because of the, chenille. And only because because of the kind of show it is. We've got a show in May that is, it's a plant show. It's a huge show. And they'll have between 12 and 15,000 people come to this show. It's at the college and it's a big, big, big deal. And it will have, it's all about the plants. I might make some bees. We'll see. I got a lot of bee earrings. I might make some bees for that one. Depends if I can find my bee yarn and my bee pattern. And because even the bees last year, when I first put the bees out, they sold like mad. And then after the first couple of weeks, nobody bought them.
These are snowflowers.
Wow. That's right. I remember we were talking about the nails you might not even be able to wear. Mitten clips. Interesting. Mitten clips is a good idea. I wonder what they are. I've not heard of them. Oh, I need more cards. Oh, here you go. Making animal mittens. Oh, animal mittens. Yeah, I know. Something original. Something different. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not completely saying I will never do another crochet product, but only if it's something really different. And that's what happened. Everybody was doing the exact same thing. And, I have found, and there's tons of other people that do jewelry always, but there's nobody else that does the kind of earrings that I do. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. And I've had people come and tell me yours is the best earring booth. And last year when we were at with that terrible, terrible storm, that awful storm, and nobody even knew we were there. And I was next to that earring booth, and she was selling her earrings for $35 a pair, and they were beautiful, and they were well worth every penny. But that's a different, I mean, that's not my customer. My customer isn't the $35 a pair earring customer. Yeah, those crosses are lovely. Well, and you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere too, Kim. But the bees, where do you see these bees? Wait till you see these bees. So she was next to me, and I was talking about her beautiful earrings on my video because she's not a competitor. That's a whole different customer base. That is buying your mother a very special pair. Yes. And I do. I've got those. That's buying your mother a very special pair of earrings for her birthday or for Christmas. This is buying your cellmate at work something cool. This is buying a pair of earrings for every one of your kids to put in their Christmas stocking. This is buying all of your girlfriends a pair of matching earrings to wear to go out Saturday night or St. Patrick's Day. Or this is buying your 5-year-old a pair of bunny earrings. And that's my, I can't think of my word. What's the word I want? There's a word. But that's my, it's not genre. Demographic. Thank you. That's my word. That's my demographic. This is the high school girl that's coming in and buying a pair of football earrings or a pair of volleyball earrings. And I'm going to the plant show, and here are the bee earrings. Bees are big. I can sell bee earrings all day long. And at 3 pairs for $20, you can buy a pair for you and your best girlfriend, or you and both of your girlfriends, or you and both of your daughters. Bees at farmer market. Yep. And mushrooms and frogs. I got asked for frogs all the time last year. So I've got 3 or 4 pairs of frogs now. Yeah, these bees are really, and normally, like I've said before, I normally don't have multiples of the same thing, but these came in a set, and I knew these bees would sell. Yeah, that's why I can sell the coffee stuff till the cows come home. The Starbucks earrings, everybody loves the Starbucks earrings, and I do have multiples of those. And anybody that works in any kind of a business, I can usually sell those. You know what I picked up this time? And I only got one, but I got an espresso machine. I thought, oh, that's different. Bathtubs. Yes, I can get a hold of a bathtub. I can also get a toilet. I almost bought the bathtub. I've looked at it multiple. The problem is the bathtub that I know I can get, it's biggish. Yes, go get some things done. You've been on here a lovely long time. The bathtub that I know I can get is probably this big. I will. That's the one off the top of my head. I can search for other ones, but that's the one I know off the top of my head because I have looked at it a couple of times, and I'm like, that's kind of a specific thing. But see, I used to work for the sewer department, so we were always looking for toilets, and we could never find them. But back then I would have wore the toilets to work. Pink Knit, send me an email, and then I'll go searching for the bathtubs, and then I can send you pictures. Because I will forget. My brain, my brain. By the time we're off of here today, I will forget. No, I am not doing a farmer's. We did farmer's market last year. It was 20 weeks in a row and just about killed me. And it wasn't a great farmer's market. The location wasn't great, and it wasn't very well attended. And the one I wanted to go into this year isn't doing it. So I'm not doing a farmer's market. I have three spring craft fairs. And if I can find a farmer's market that I can go into once in a while, maybe once a month, I would consider doing that. But I will not commit myself to another full summer long one. And that's what the farmers markets want you to do. They want you to commit to every week. I'm not doing that again. And see, the problem is around here, it doesn't get nice weather until really the first week of July. And the farmers markets, they start in May. They don't end until it was after Halloween. So you only have nice weather for about 2 months. And then it goes from freezing and nobody comes out. And then you have windy and rainy and nobody comes out. And then it's 100 degrees and nobody comes out. So you really have 3 or 4 weeks of nice weather. And it's all outside, of course, because, it's farmer's market. And the lady that I share a space with, Cookie Lady, she can, if it's too hot, she can't do her candies. So she can only do cookies then. Oh, these are cute. I have literally forgotten what I made. Because, that was 2 days ago. Yes, so Miss Kim, I was telling everybody about your baby booty project. Look at those. Are those the cutest darn things? Oh my gosh. Adorable. Adorbs. All right, where's the brown ones? So we are, and well, it's been a while ago. I attached Kim's video about the baby booties up above, but that was a while ago. Kim, if you want to type the word drop, I said 200, so, If you want to type the word drop, it'll drop the link to your show. There you go. And then you can go and look at her baby booty video. She has attached, I want to say 5 knit and 5 crochet patterns. And they're easy. They're cute. They're easy. And then I believe the idea is that we make up some booties and don't do 1, do 10, do 5 or 10 pairs, and then mail them to her. And all the information is in her video. We're going to mail them to her, and then she's going to give them to this wonderful organization that, of course, I don't even know the name of. I just know that this is something that we're going to do. Oh, thank you. There's a couple of them in there that looked promisingly like I could handle. The one there was a knit and a crochet one that kind of looked like a fortune cookie that looked very simple. Oh, see here, I'm not even remembering. Look at these ones. They look like little doggy slippers. Oh, how cute are those? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Those would make cute stitch markers.
Adios.
Bye.
Going to work already?
Yeah, I'm gonna go meet Bailey for lunch before I go.
Good.
Say
See you
hi.
later. I will.
So if I'm understanding this right, and I'm going to be honest, Kim, I was only half listening because I was making earrings. Little strawberry slippers. Is that a strawberry? Yes, it is. It's a strawberry. Little strawberry slippers. My mother would have wanted these. She loved strawberries. Everything was strawberries. Save a life. Okay. And I knew it had something to do with babies and putting together a. Oh, okay. Perfect. Putting together packets, like a newborn packet type thing. And here's a little known fact. In fact, I'm going to tell you guys this because those of you that are here are going to be in the know. Save this little fact. Somewhere down the road, this is going to be a question that only you will know the answer to. And so you're going to win something down. Not today, but somewhere in the future. This is going to be one of those questions. And you're going to end up, knowing the answer, and you're going to end up winning something. So keep this tucked away. Those of you that know me know I have done a million different things in my life. One of the things that I used to be in my life was a doula. And if you don't know what a doula is a childbirth assistant. So I used to help ladies have their babies. And it was one of the most fabulous, amazing jobs I ever had in my life. Loved it. So I used to get to help mommies deliver babies. Not deliver, I didn't get to catch babies, but I helped them the whole time they were laboring. Be right there in their home with them when they went into labor, stayed with them through the whole process. Oreo cookies.
They sparkle.
Yep, they sparkle. So sometime, somewhere, that is going to be a question. Mm-hmm. Yep. The problem is the part of the world that I live in, nobody had ever heard of them. So they didn't catch on. They're getting to be more popular now. If I lived on the other side of the state, everybody uses doulas. If I lived in Seattle or Portland, Oregon, everybody uses doulas. Over here, nobody ever heard of them. Look at the little pigs in a blanket. Pigs in a blanket. Okay, bye, Amber.
Those would be great for the pig out in the park.
Oh, yeah.
Your girls.
Lots of fun. Yep, those. You like pigs? I think I've got. Oh, I do have some really cute pigs in here. Look at the bunnies with their strawberries. Okay, now I got to find my Easter. Yep, right here. You guys want to see some of the Easter ones that I have? Got some little Easter eggs. Those are cute. Oh, Easter gnomes. Got any gnome lovers in here? Gnomes with a basket full of chicks.
I'm a gnome.
Little bunnies coming out of the egg. Bunnies coming out of a chicken egg. That's a little different.
No, it's an Easter egg. That's a bunny.
What else do we got? Oh, here's a little cute bunny. Little bitty bunny holding a pink carrot. Oh, this one is cute. I'll show the yellow one instead. Oh, you need to get off of there. You're too big for that card. I don't have very many of these big cards. And, oh, I love this one. Peeps. Little yellow peeps. I've got them in a different color, too. I think I've got them in blue.
That's what Topaz thinks she is. Peep.
Look at these ones. They're chocolate bunnies. Oh, I got to flip that one around. So one of them says, dang it, I got to fix it. Okay. This one says, my butt hurts. You can see he took a bit off his tail. The other one says, what? Because he bit off his ears. Love those. But I need this big card because I don't have enough big cards. And this doesn't need a big card. Yeah. You can get away with a little card. Yeah, I saw those and I thought they were just adorable. Bye-bye. Oh, babysit that grandson. Give him hugs for all of us. So, yeah, anything you see here, $8 each or 3 for $20 plus postage. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was just crinkled up on top. There you go. My butt hurts. What? I need to switch the place. The butt hurts needs to be on the left, so you read it first. Okay. You need to be over here. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the thummies. So, Kim, you weren't here earlier when I was talking about the yarn store that we like to shop from. I tried to stop by there this week, and there was a fire, so they're closed right now. I don't know any information. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I'm going to have my knitting class today. I got to give them a call in a few. That's why I was just checking the clock to see what time it was, so I can give them a call in a few minutes. Because if I have knitting class, these are cute. So once I get these all on cards, then I got to start loading them. I know. That's what I'm worried about because they have got such lovely, lovely yarn in there. Here's another fun Easter one. Bunny riding a ducky. Put that in with the Easter ones. Oh, that's Halloween. There's Easter. Oh, did I miss somebody? Oh, hi, AP. So it's been closed for 3 or 4 days. And finally yesterday they put a sign up that said they'd had a fire. But Mr. reminded me there's a guy going around town lighting fires on the outside of buildings. And we've had 3 or 4 businesses shut down because of these fires. One of them was a restaurant that we both enjoy going to. Look at that hamburger. So cute.
The old spaghetti factory.
Mm-hmm. I think you can go in here. And I do know
The fire didn't get inside, but it burnt
yeah.
the wall. And that shut them down for a couple of days.
So and I know she's got some people that kind of live on the outside edge of where she is, and we've had some real cold spells, a real cold spell the last few days, and it could be a campfire got out of control. And so that could definitely be, something that's going on. Yeah, it's really scary. Sorry, I got a message that I had to deal with. These are so cute. Yeah, I just hope it's not bad. I hope it's just some little teeny tiny thing. And it also could be something that happened in the office, with computers and all of that kind of
But if the
stuff.
smoke got into the yarn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just don't know. Yeah. You just don't know. Custom earrings. I don't do custom earrings, but I always say, ask me if there's something you're looking for, something like that. So we are oh, these are pretty. I'm hoping. Thank you. I wasn't sure how. I thought you were, but I wasn't. Better safe than sorry. And I hope I did it correctly. I love these. They're simple, but I got a couple pair, just kind of a little fancy. Those of you who've got the blue dresses, if you ever see anything like that you're concerned about, it's hard for me to say something out loud unless it's obvious. You have my permission to protect our channel. And by the time, I'm fumbling around here, they're going, okay, what do I do? What do I push? What do I do? And you can do that. I know. Ah. I know. That's what I'm like, okay, how can I send Kim a message? Get rid of this. Maybe we need a safe word. We need a safe word. That's what we need to do. We need to come up with a safe word. Something that's not ridiculously obvious, but that if, okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking, okay, I'm going to text Amber and have her go in there. But yeah, with you being right here, that would have been much quicker. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I understand. Oh, let me tell you the egg story. Your egg guy might come by today, too.
Yeah, I know. I kind of watching for him.
We have the eggs, right? The girls are producing. And we had an acquaintance that I gave him a dozen eggs. And I says, hey, you work with quite a few people down here. And I like the idea of a safe word. Let's come up with a safe word that all of the blue dress people, if I say this safe word, you know that we need to get rid of someone. That's a great idea. But it's got to be something that isn't something that we would typically use in our conversation, but that, you know. So we've got a friend who works at a place with quite a few workers. And so I'm like, I gave him a dozen eggs and it's like, hey, try these out. He's been a subscriber for you. I've never seen that name before. Never. Of course, you know, people subscribe, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I wasn't comfortable with what was happening there. I appreciate it. And so I gave him a dozen eggs. And yeah, I went and checked out their channel. And there's nothing on it. And yeah, I appreciate the greeting. So I'm really bad at greeting new people when they come in too. And I says, anybody at your work, you know, who wants eggs, let me know because they're close enough. I can pop down with some eggs. And so he's got a standing order of 2 dozen eggs every week. So we got super excited about that. And then, like, same day, we get a neighbor stop by that we've never met before and basically bought
5 dozen a week.
all the eggs we can produce. Well, not we, the girls. All the eggs that the girls can produce. He wanted 10 dozen a week, and we're like, we can't do that. So all the eggs the girls can produce, he wants. So that was super exciting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I quick went and looked at his channel and they've got one thing listed on their channel. And I'm like, no, I don't like this. And I don't know what I did. I did some kind of I don't know if I did a permanent block or a partial block. Okay. Yeah. These are cute. They're little. I'll show you. I see. I get to talking and I. Oh, that's all I can do. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing on here. Hide them. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, and it's hard to do that while I'm trying to be on here and play nice. They're little barbecue grills. Aren't those so cute? And then I got a pair of, I forgot to show you these ones. And I have to say this right. Oh, okay. Hello, kitty. I have to be careful because I have a tendency to want to say Miss Kitty. Yeah, because here we've got a strip club called Miss Kitty. It's like, oh, look, it's Miss Kitty's. No, it's not. It's the other one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Okay. These are so cute, little bitty teddy bears. I'm just going to turn this one around. Oh, good job. Oh, teddy bears. I love it. And they're furry. They got fuzzy stuff on it. I'm going to keep them in a bag because I don't want the fuzzy stuff rubbing off. These ones, yeah, flocked. That's the word. Yeah, fuzzy stuff. These are so pretty. I wasn't sure. Sometimes I just don't know. I don't trust my judgment half the time. That is a weird word, isn't it? But they were pink, so I had to get them. Come on, come on. Look at that. They're furry. Little furry fans. I just love them. And I got another pair in black. I'm really surprised. I got, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 maybe. No, I don't think 10. Maybe 5 or 6 different things in the Hello Kitty because the gal that cookie lady that works in the booth with me, or we share the booth. She doesn't work with me. And I'll tell you what, we put her cookies front and center, and that's what draws people in. It really, really does. And they're really good cookies. And then these are the black ones. There, these are the black ones. she said that the Hello Kitty is really, really big right now. And so I bought, 5 or 6 pairs of different kind, and they haven't sold as much as I thought they would. And we get a lot of little young girls in there, 6, 7-year-old girls that just got their ears pierced, and I thought they would for sure be, a target audience for that. Oh, these ones are cute. These are cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd think that a lot of the teenage girls would be interested. I know. It is weird. Campfires, roasting marshmallows over a campfire. I thought those ones were cute. The stirrup pants and pantsuits. There was a lady on the Today Show the other day, the stylist lady, and she's like, "Oh, these are the most amazing things." And they were like $150 for a pair of stretchy black pantsuit. And it's like you can wear them everywhere. You can wear them all, put them on the plane to travel. And I'm like, have you ever tried to go to the bathroom wearing a pantsuit? No, you have to completely undress, which I do not want to do in an airport bathroom. Yeah, no, thank you. And you just throw a jacket over it. So now I have to take off a jacket and my pantsuit. Are you crazy, lady? Sunflowers. Whoops. See, I thought these would be cute if you bought one of the bees and the sunflowers. Mm-hmm. Yes. Full body suit. Yeah. And half of the bathrooms don't even have a place for you to hang your purse. So now you're trying to hang onto your purse, take off your jacket, and strip in the bathroom. Yeah, that's a good idea, lady. Not. Mom jeans. Yeah. I do not like anything high. I have no waist. And I'm as short-waisted as could possibly be. I put on my underwear and they go up under my chin. I like a mid-rise. And they are getting very hard to find. Remember the hip huggers? I remember looking at pictures from when I was about 13, 14 years old, and I had this cute little figure, and I thought I was fat. Boy, I'd give anything for that body. When I weighed 120 pounds and I had a waist that looked like that. Mm-hmm. 6 feet tall. Oh, yeah. Now, are you long waisted too? Are your legs forever long, or? I bet you have a heck of a time finding pants that fit. Because I'm not short. I'm 5'6", and a lot of the regular size stuff is just right for me. Just the right size for me. Pizzas. Pizzas are big. People like pizza earrings. I think it's funny. Long-legged. Because I'm 5'6", but I've got a 30 or 31-inch inseam. Jude, that's llama. The Do you hear she fell at the doctor's office? You know where they have you hop off the table? She missed that little step and fell. Ugh. That's just terrible, 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 terrible. Llama in pajamas. Yeah, she just left a little bit ago. I thought her name was Jude. I'm terrible with names. I thought her name was Jude. I didn't want to call her the wrong name, so I just kept calling her Llama. People call me Roaming. Oh yeah, good idea. Capris, use them for petite, use them for capris. Pedal pushers. My mom used to call them pedal pushers. That's cute. One extra for put it over here in my bag to make. Somebody had said something a while ago about some St. Patrick's ones. I've already put those in the bag, but here's what they look like. I got these ones. So these ones are cute. And these ones. Oh, those are cute too. Let me show you these ones. Just a basic 4-leaf clover. I also have, I love these. I tried to buy more, but they were sold out. They're little purple bottle of nail polish. And I have the red ones too. And it's a beautiful red. Wow. All my grandkids are taller than me now. All of them. I think the youngest one is not quite taller than me yet, but he's only 12. They're all taller than their mom, but their dad is 6 feet. So. Oh, these are teeny tiny. Yeah, my market is next Saturday, which is why I'm frantically doing this instead of playing with yarn, which I should have done this a month ago. But I have been swamped. I mean, thankfully, but I have been swamped with work. We've been so busy. I think it's probably my busiest month. I don't want to say ever, but darn close. Ooh. I was going to say, did that just break your heart? I can remember the first time I left my kids alone at the house. Look at these teeny tiny little, oh, you can't even see them. They're teeny tiny little mushrooms. The first time we left our kids alone, like at the house by themselves, you know. We left it, and they're only 2 years apart, year and a half apart. So my oldest was probably in junior high, which when my kids were little, junior high was 7th and 8th grade. So then the littler one was probably in 5th grade. And of course, she's more mature than the older one. And she's more trustworthy. So, but we left them alone. We went, and this was before, well, no, we must have had a cell phone because, yeah. We went to Lowe's. We went to the hardware store, and we weren't gone 20 minutes. And I probably called them 4 times while we were gone. Okay, we're in the car. Okay, we're at the store. Okay, we're walking around the store. My youngest daughter's oldest granddaughter, her oldest daughter, she's going to be 16 this year. She gets her driver's license in a couple of weeks. Those are so cute. They're fuzzy too. They're flocked also. Super cute. Yep. And the one thing she has not got down yet is that parallel parking. Got to do the parallel parking. Okay, this is a silly thing that I have to do. You guys, this is a silly thing. Okay, so one of my mini jobs is I work at the college. Work at Gonzaga University, very part-time. Oh, I do have these to show you guys. And so the girls there have me set up to do this silly thing, and it's called Be Real. And you have to take a picture of yourself every day when it pops up. So it's real. It's the real part of what you're doing in your life at that moment. So you guys are going to be on my Be Real today. I don't even know if I got myself in it. I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. I have to take it over again. Because, you know, it's me and technology, right? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so now this will show up for all of those girls that trade pictures. And it's a bunch of little college girls. They're so funny. And then you write on here, you send it. And then you write on there what you're doing at that moment. It's so fun. So on my live, still making earrings. So every day this week, it's been a picture of me making earrings. But it's kind of fun. At first, I didn't understand it, of course, because, you know, it's me. And I thought you just took a picture of yourself. No. It's supposed to be when that thing pops up, you take a picture of yourself in the moment. So it took me a while to figure that out. Most of the time, I'm just sitting here with the TV on, and so the pictures aren't usually very interesting. Okay, these are the ones that I was telling you about. I love these. I want somebody, in fact, one of the girls that's in that little group she is a barista. I have no idea. Yes, it's an app. It's called I'll send you a link. It's called BeReel. And then you connect up with your friends and you see their pictures of the day. I don't have mine open to just anybody. I only do it for the people that, like right now, it's just the 4 or 5 girls of us that work at the theater together. So these cute earrings are, I know these are going to flip around, so I'm going to do this. It's an espresso machine. So one of the girls in that Be Real thing she works at an espresso stand. She needs these. She wears the cutest earrings. I'll have to send her a picture of these. So how many pairs do I have ready for the market? I have no idea. But these little cards yesterday, I punched holes in 300 cards. So when I get through those, I'll know I have at least 500 ready to go because I had 200 pairs of cards. Uh-oh. I have one earring in here. That's not good. Hopefully there's one earring in the bottom of the bag because they've already got wires on them. Plus I have probably, I don't have any idea. This whole bag is full of earrings. And there's a bag in here. This whole bag is full of earrings. And I think if I were to guess, in this last week, I probably have made somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 pairs of earrings. Oh, I want to show you guys these ones. The Taylor Swift earrings. I've got 4 different pairs, 4 different styles of those. These need to go into the Christmas bag. The Christmas dinosaurs. We got some roosters. The merkitties. Oh, these are pretty. Look at those. Yeah, the Taylor Swift ones have to go front and center. I have 4. I know for sure I've got 4 different ones of those. That is Halloween. And now I've got a Christmas bag. I'll just put them back in here for now because I'm going to separate. Now, so once I'm done getting these all on cards, then I'm going to separate them out into the different bags. Anybody know who this is? Scary. Pennywise the Clown. Scream. I love this little sewing machine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. For my medical people, I love the medical stuff. Oh, these are pretty too. These violins. Aren't those nice? But for my medical people, a pair of lungs. And they got butterflies in them. I love those. Dang it, I can't find my other. I know I've got 4 pairs. I have 4 pairs. Oh, see, I got these and I sent this to Miss Connie. I know she needs those. Oh, here's another pair. 1, 2. Oh, you just went and had lunch, didn't you, Joe? Okay, here's my 4 pairs of Taylor Swift earrings. They've got to go front and center. Got those ones. And this one in black and white. I guess that's a famous one. I have no idea. Not a Swiftie. I knew who she was. And then, of course, the one I just showed you. So these ones have to make sure they go front and center. When I'm hanging things up. So after I get these all on cards like we're doing now, this process, are these ready? Yeah, these are ready. Then I got to separate them into groupings. And I'm going from memory here, but my groupings, I've got some separated already. I've got couple hundred already separated. And then my groupings I've got, let me think. Animals. Do I have animals and people? I think I've got animals and people is one group. Plants and flowers. Food and drink. Holidays and seasons. Household, house kind of stuff. Oh, bodies, body parts, body and medical. And then I've got a miscellaneous because there's just stuff that doesn't fit in anywhere. But I've got 8 sections. So then I'll separate everything into those sections and then I'll start loading them on, because I've got 6 sides to this thing, because I've got 3 of them and I'm loading both sides. But like, not everything has a ton of air. Like the animals, I've got a ton of. Plants, I've got a ton of. Food, I've got a ton of. But like what I had Western, and like, okay, like the Harry Potter one. That's fantasy, but I've only got about 6 pairs of earrings that would fit into that. So that's other. So, and even my body parts like this, I probably only have 8 or 10 earrings that are going to fit into that category. So I'm going to separate my main things out. And then after that, I'll see what I end up with. And then start loading them up on the thingy. I've got to put the seat in my car down and load the racks in there. I'm going to do that before I load any earrings on it, just to see how it fits in there. These are so cute.
Got mannequins in there now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to unload all that stuff because we don't have any classes until Saturday. I'm not going to book any classes this week.
Okay.
Yearning for a smile. Did you find me? I think mine's just under my real name. I'll have to look. Okay. So it's strange. When you're taking the picture, you expect to see yourself in the picture. You don't. When you're taking the picture, you see what you're looking at, and then you show up in the picture afterwards. It's strange. And half the time, I don't even notice that it's time to take my picture. But it's fun. It's a fun little thing. It's an avocado. I know. Weird. Weird. Yeah. Took me a long time to figure that out too. Oh, see, I've used up all my white cards.
So when are you going to your...
Oh, gosh. I can make poker. Okay, guys. It is after 12. I have to call the knitting place and see if we have class today, because if we do, I have to get ready to leave. And if we don't, I'm going to keep making earrings. And we have been on here for 3.5 hours. It's been so much fun. Thank you guys so much for coming and playing. We'll see you next Sunday. We'll see you Wednesday at 10 o'clock for Rad Girls. And we've been getting everybody. That's been fun. And thanks so much for coming and playing with us. It's been a blast. Bye-bye. Yeah, send me if there's any of these earrings you're interested in, drop me an email. If there's anything you're looking for, let me know. If I have it, I'll send you pictures as soon as I can find them. And if it's like, I'll be searching for that bathtub for you. And I know she has one. I think it's pretty big. Also, and I'll look for, oh yeah, of course, bathtub knits, duh. I'm not always the quickest off the trigger. And but if there's anything else you're specifically looking for, and I'll get you, I'll figure out the pricing on those. I got to find a better source for those lobster claws. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right. How do I get out of here? It's different here. Here we go.